Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Matthews here from M&F FOREX Traders. I hope you're doing great. I'm back again with another beautiful psychology video for you guys. I hope this helps you to think about the process, not to focus on the outcome. All right, so let's get started right now. So most of us, when we come to trading, we often forget about the process. All right, we don't focus so much on the process, hence we shift our attention towards the outcome, and we forget that the only thing that we can control is the process. The process is the only thing that we can control. We have no control over outcome. All right, so it requires you to actually shift the way you think, so that you can actually think in the right way in order for you not to have unrealistic expectations when you come to the market, because the market ultimately is random. There's no way to actually know what's going to happen next. However, you can focus on the process, and when you focus on the process, the outcome will take care of itself. All right, so let's get started right now. So focusing on what you can control. What is it that we can control in the market, right? So what are some of the things that you can actually focus on instead of trying to focus on whether a trade is going to win or lose? Because we don't have control over that. So one of the things that we can actually control is our age. Identifying our age, identifying your strategy, identifying your setup whenever you're in the market. That is within your control. You know your age. Therefore, when the market presents your age, you must be able to identify and take that trade, right? Remembering that anything can happen and you don't have control over that. So you can objectively identify your age. That is within your control. You can predefine your risk. That is within your control. All right. So you can identify your age, you can predefine your risk, and you can think in probability. These are the things that we have control over, right? These are the things that we're supposed to be focusing on. However, it's unfortunate that most traders don't even focus on these things. They are trying to predict what's going to happen next, in which they don't have control. They don't even have a little control. All right. So we have to forget about the things that we don't have control over and focus on and really, really focus on the things that we have control over. All right. You can control being patient, it's within you. All right. Being patient is extremely important for you to be able to make it in this industry, and it's within you. You can control being disciplined, right? So these are some of the things that we can control in the market. We can control how to identify our edges, our strategies. We can predefine our risk every time, which is extremely important. We can think in probabilities, and also we can be patient and disciplined. These we have control over. However, if you try to focus on what's going to happen next, what happens is that you tend to have unrealistic expectations, and then you over leverage, you over risk, and then guess what? The market will humble you by blowing your account. That is not progressive. Let's focus on things that we have control over. All right. Let's eliminate trading errors. What are some of these trading errors that we can actually eliminate for us to become consistently profitable? For us to be able to focus on the process than the outcome. Fear of missing out. Oftentimes we actually see market going in our direction, and guess what? You just jump in right there and then. Why would you do that? Somehow you think that you will never have such an opportunity again, which is not true. You have thousands of opportunities. You have a lot of opportunities. I mean, there's no need for you to actually try and chase that particular trade. You have a lot more opportunities that you can actually take advantage of. Therefore, it's not wise for you to have FOMO, revenge trading. This you have to eliminate. All right. Yes, you get angry when you lose. I mean, it's normal, but there's no need for you to revenge trade. Who knows what's going to happen on that particular trade when you take that trade? Do you know that if you take that particular trade, it can actually go in your favor? You don't know that. So take your time, relax, find another setup that you can actually trade and trade that setup. Okay? Please don't revenge trade. This will just hate your account. Number two, number three, gambling. Gambling, when you're trading with no strategy, with no setup, with no edge, you are literally gambling. So if you know that you'd like to do that, please stop it. Eliminate that if you want to actually become consistently profitable in this market. Because you don't have an age. Therefore, the thing that you can do is find an age. Develop an age if you have to. Find someone that has an age. Learn from them. Don't gamble. Whenever the market is going up, you're thinking of buying. Whenever the market is going down, you're thinking of selling. Without structure, without no setup, you're literally just chasing price. That's not trading. You have to have a quantifiable system that has shown positive expectancy over a series of trades. That's how you become consistently profitable. Having unrealistic expectations, you have to stop that. All right? Don't try to trade so that you can pay rent next month. Don't try to take this trade right now so that you can pay for your trip next tomorrow or next week. Don't. Once you have unrealistic expectations, that will have an impact on your psychology, because when you lose that trade, it won't just be a trade anymore. It will have all those attached expectations which will not be fulfilled. Therefore, you have emotional pain. So please don't have unrealistic expectations. These things you should eliminate. These things you are supposed to eliminate. All right. So I hope this is really helpful. Right. Consistency is the key. If you want to last long in this business, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent in identifying your edges every time. You have to be consistent in respecting your risk management. You have to be consistent in being disciplined. You have to be consistent in being patient, remaining patient, whatever is happening in the market. You have to remain patient. All right. You have to be disciplined in your approach every time. Remember, for you to have a consistent outcome, you have to have a consistent what process. Therefore, these things we've talked about here, we have to be consistent in identifying our edges. We have to be consistent in predefining our risk. We have to be consistent in thinking in probabilities, and we have to be consistent in being patient and disciplined. That's what differentiates the one hit wonders. These guys who just take one trade and actually make money from that, and then those that are able to make money consistently, those guys have a strategy. They have a consistent process. Therefore they have a consistent outcome. That's how it is. And you have to remember that you have no idea what's going to happen next in the market, and nobody knows. What you have to do is identify your age, be consistent in that, and the outcome is going to take care of itself. Be consistent in identifying your ages, and the outcome is going to take care of itself. You guys have a blessed day. I hope this is helpful. Please, if you find it helpful, comment in the comment section, subscribe, like the video. Until next time, goodbye.